Hi, Emma Chambers, Head of Midwifery and ADN for Women and Children's here, just with a quick update vlog. So I'm sure you're aware, but this week we have the CQC visiting the Trust. Their main intention is to visit acute paediatrics for our division. And I know there's been a lot of preparation already going on to make sure we're ready for them this week. I just wanted to give you a bit of a rundown of a few bits and pieces that they might be interested in asking you if they visit your area. And we can't guarantee that they won't pop up in other areas as well. So we all need to be prepared for them to visit. I think it's a really positive thing that they're visiting the Trust, although it's a bit of a stressful experience for people. It's really positive because there is loads of really good stuff going on, really good clinical care being given, and really good ways of working and developments within our services. So we really need to be sharing that and celebrating that with them. They'll definitely want to know that we're very aware of things like how to report risks, so the DATEX system, and generally what happens to a DATEX when it's reported. So within our division, within some specialties, maternity and gynae, we have regular risk meetings, daily risk meetings where risks are discussed. Any DATEXs that are scored 3 and above go to a weekly patient safety meeting, which is attended by board members, where risks are discussed and it's decided what actions are taken and how they'll be investigated. Anything that's scored as a 1 or a 2 will be investigated locally by the manager of the area for where it's been reported. And then feedback should be given to all reporters about what happened during that investigation. So you should find out, if you report a risk, what investigation took place and what the outcome of that was. Duty of candour is really important, that if we make a mistake or if there are concerns around somebody's care, that an apology is offered to the family of the people, of the patient or to the patient themselves. So that's really important, and that's either verbal, well it starts off as verbal and then is a written letter if it's a high severity incident. But it's really important if you deliver verbal duty of candour that you document that in the notes so that we know that that's happened. And then investigations go on to be done as either a root cause analysis, AMBER investigation, or a serious incident investigation, depending on the severity of the incident. So they're also very keen to know that you're aware of what's on our risk registers. There is a divisional risk register which gets escalated to the board so that the board are aware of what risks are in place in each division. So I've got the main things written down. I'm going to have to look because I can't remember them all off the top of my head, but the main ones for maternity are staffing, delay in receiving HSIB reports, bereavement facilities, which I'm sure you're aware we're working on, outpatient and inpatient areas being mixed, security on the unit, and data on our dashboard, and exposure to Entonox, which I'm sure you're aware of. The work is going on at the moment to improve that. For paediatrics, it's CAMS provision for children, GCS scores on the Vital Pack system, the waiting time length for community paediatrics, and issues with System 1. And for gynecology, it's the location of the early pregnancy unit, mainly at Eastbourne, so that's the main risk for gynecology. So it's just having an awareness of the risks in your area and the risks in the other areas of the division, and what we're doing about them. So as you're aware, in maternity staffing and paediatrics, there are issues with staffing. We're doing a lot of work on recruitment, and that is having an impact slowly. I know that it's difficult at times, but we are beginning to recruit, which is really positive. And we're looking at skill mixing and changing how people work to try and help with that. So we've got new security systems in place on the unit to give us a wider view of people waiting to come into the unit, so we don't let people in that shouldn't be on the unit. And as I say, the Entonox work is going on. The bereavement suite build should begin in January, and the rest of the ward footprint changes to help with the mix of antenatal and inpatient activity should begin hopefully this financial year is what we're being told, so that's really exciting. However, a lot of engagement will take place before that work starts. We'll put lots of plans up available for you to comment on and give us ideas if you feel adjustments need to be made. We have done that already, but it's a while since we did that, so we will do that again just to make sure that you guys are happy with how we're planning to change the maternity and gynae footprint. So they're the main things, but I think the main, be honest with the CQC, tell them what you think about working for the Trust. And I know everyone has challenges within their working life, and it's not about hiding that, it's about being honest about that, but it's also about being positive about the good things that are happening within the services that we have in our division, because there is loads of positive stuff going on. And the other thing, just my usual nag, is to complete the CQC, the staff survey when you can. It takes about 20 minutes. We've got, I think we're at well over 40%. I haven't got the figures come out on a Monday, so I haven't got them yet for this week. But last time I looked, we were 41%. So I imagine we're a little bit over that now. We really want to get to 60% if we can, because that gives us a really good reflection on how it feels to work within our division and what we need to do to make things better if there are things that need to improve. So please do take the time. If you're having trouble fitting it in and don't want to do it at home, then please just speak to your line manager and we'll see what we can do to try and support you with doing that, because we really want as many of you as possible to be able to respond. Thanks very much, and I hope your week's good. Take care. Bye.